Hello and welcome. I will be answering WAEC 2020 Biology Objective Pass question 46. So you have an illustration here of a cross between two plants, A and B, of the same species. So let's use it to answer this question. Now, the question is, if the F1 generation are plants with high yield and resistance, the genotype of the F1 generation plants will be A. So you have this. So the capital Y represents high yield and the capital R represents high resistance. So A, you have high yield, homozygous high yield and homozygous high resistance. B, you have heterozygous high yield, heterozygous high resistance. C, you have homozygous low resistance and heterozygous high resistance. And then D, you have homozygous low resistance, homozygous low yield. So in order to get the probable genetic cross or the genetic makeup of the F1 generation, you use what is known as the Punnett square. The Punnett square or Punnett table. Now, this is what it would look like. So you would have this, you will have this, you have this, and then you have this. Okay, and then on this column, on this other side, you have this, you have this is small y, this will have capital Y, and then so this is what the Punnett table will look like, an illustration of what the Punnett table will look like. Okay, so if you begin to do the genetic cross, if you start the genetic cross, here you will have this. On the next one, you will have capital Y, small y, capital R, capital R. Here we have capital Y, capital R, small r. Capital Y, small y, capital R, small r. On the next one, you have capital Y, small y, capital R twice. You have small y, capital R, capital R. Next, you have capital Y, capital R, small r. Small y, capital R, small r. Here you have capital Y, capital R, small r. Here you have capital Y, capital R, small r, y, capital, R, small, capital Y, small r, small r. And lastly, here you have capital Y, capital R, small y, capital R, small r. Here you have capital Y, small r, and here you have small y, small r. So it asks which of them will have high yield resistance, high yield and high resistance. Now the one that is definitely sure to have a high yield and resistance will be this, have this genotype, as it is homozygous high yield, homozygous high resistance. So it is a perfect plant for high yield and high resistance. So the correct answer is A, capital Y, capital R, capital R. Thank you, and please subscribe to this channel for more videos and for more past questions and answers.